A lot of people want to embrace the idea of getting sober on their own and not seek any form of treatment. Is it possible or not? This is the question we'll try to address in this video. My name is Maingi and you are watching Sobriety 101. Welcome back and kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share. Now back to the question. Can I be sober without getting to a rehab? And the answer is yes. You can be sober without getting to a rehab. But it's very rare for one to stay sober and be successful in the journey of sobriety without getting any form of treatment. The reason being, when someone is addicted to a substance or alcohol, you have already developed a physical and a psychological dependence to that substance. Now, when all these things they come into play, you will find that you need some professional advice for you to be able to overcome. Now, when you decide to get sober on your own, there are several risks which you may have to consider. And the risk number one will be your withdrawal symptoms. When it comes to withdrawal symptoms, they may present in so many ways. An individual may experience nausea, vomiting, headaches, some back pains. And these symptoms, they may be very painful if there's no kind of medical assistance which is near you or someone to take you through. So when you decide to be on your own, probably you're in your house and these things are happening to you, it may be very hard time for you to go through them alone and not getting any form of assistance. The second part which you may want to address, which will be a risk when you are trying to get sober on your own, is your psych. Remember, while we are using your drug of choice, there was a reason behind your intake of the drug. So, and until and unless you address the mental issue of what the drug or the substance was trying to numb while you are using it, it will be very difficult for you to move on without the drug. So, addressing your psych alone without any professional advice, and here is where the counselors, the psychologists, they come in to try to help you manage these things. Because you might find you're experiencing loss of esteem, anxiety, depression, and these things, they are the mental part in the recovery. So when you say you want to just get sober on your own and you are not addressing these things, it may be very hard for you to be successful in living a sobriety life. The third thing which you'll want to look at is the aftercare services. Now, after you leave your drug of choice, life will continue happening. Remember, this time, the drug is no more. So now what will happen if you don't have a proper relapse prevention? And here is where now the rehab setting gives an individual a proper way of what will happen. They prepare an individual on how to handle situations, challenges when they come through. When you don't go through a proper program, it's very easy for an individual to use the drugs again, more than someone who has gone through a proper program, who has now the empowerment, who knows now life has to move on, but we are not in the part of using the drugs anymore. So these three parts which you have mentioned, they are very much important to be addressed for one to be very much equipped to walk the journey of sobriety. Now we have looked at all these risks, which one has to look at, and you can decide whether you have the rehab or you'll want to go the rehab way. Which way will you choose if maybe you or your loved one will want to live a sober way? Kindly give us your feedback, your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.